basically, you know, this camera kind of helps you, you know, especially if you have your wife, she goes to the gas station, you know, all the crazy stuff what's been going on these days. At least you could just switch on the cameras, you can see if there's anybody behind her, anybody at the side of her, or whatever. Just a little extra protection, that's all it is security. And so that could help your family member or whatever. And so what we'll do, we'll get in the car and we'll take a look at the screen and see if it works out pretty good, and let's jump in. Okay, so now this is the little remote they give you, and right now let me turn the AC down a little bit. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys also, these are all the gauges I got. You can see your air fuel ratio gauges, your coolant temperature, and this car's been idling, your intake temperature, your what's that one, volts, you know, your voltage for your car. And so the car's been sitting for a minute, soaking up some heat. So let's go find a spot.
Dennis, would you mind sliding your hand to the side?
Okay.
Please, thank you.
And now you can see the camera, so you could do it manually. Just hit this button right here, and you're driving.
Which button did you just tap?
The hazard button. You can either hit the hazard button,
okay,
or you can hit the signals. Let's find a spot where we can park, so you can actually see the car driving. And what we'll do, we'll go into a spot right here. All right, go into the spot. Let's pull forward into this spot right here. All right, so you can see the lines on the side, which is pretty cool. And let's do a little back up. That's pretty cool. You can actually see like it's the bird's eye view. Pause.
One.
Okay, so now we're driving. So we're driving through a parking lot. We're just testing this out, guys. No, nothing special. Testing this out. We're gonna do a few little parkings. See how. Just want to drive around a little bit, see how it looks. See, now it's a little dark. Now we're going into the sun. Okay. Let's turn around a little bit. It's pretty cool because you can see all the lines on the ground, and you can see the shadows. See the shadows, like a bird's eye view.
I can't see, honey, with your hand. If you could slide your hand to the side. Thank you so much.
All right, so let's do a little backing up here. All right, so now we have some rickety-rackety road.
It's pretty bumpy here. I'm having a hard time keeping the camera straight.
All right, let's back up in one of these spots here. Let's see how crappy I do, even with a camera. All right, so now we're backing up right here into this line right here, which is pretty cool. And as you see, I'm backing in. Shoot, you can get parallel park perfect every time. You can see who's on the side of you. You can see all the green as I'm backing up. See, you can see all the green right there in the back. Isn't that pretty cool?
Yep.
And then you go forward a little bit. All right, so that's pretty good. Okay, let's hit a little sport mode.
Oh, we'll do up the camera.
Oh, sorry about that, Babs. All right, we're getting
That
into
was too powerful for me.
We're going into Cheshire right now. We're gonna show you this camera a little bit. All right, pause it.
One.
Okay, so now as you can see, we're gonna be coming up to a stop sign. Hold on. Pause it.
One.
Okay, as we're coming through here, soon we're going to be coming to a stop sign to take a right, and when we get there we will see if it will activate the cameras for the right turn. So the stop sign's coming up, and then we just, because I wired the left and the right cameras up, and the rear and the front. So now we're coming up to a stop sign. Let's check out this. All right, so I'm gonna turn right, so I'll turn the signal on. Oh, beautiful! See, it worked, Babs.
Yep.
And it's recording at the same time. So we're coming up. So let this car go by. And what we'll try out the left camera, make sure the left camera works. So let's drive here. See the yellow line in the middle? That's a beautiful thing, man. I can't believe this is 360. Alright, nice show, man. So we're driving up and we'll be coming up to a left turn coming up soon. It's beautiful wooded area. And it's coming up in a minute right there. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this left turn right here. We want to check out the left camera. Did I get that right? Okay. Beautiful. Yellow left camera is working. And as you can see, show some houses. Alright, so we're going to come down to this dead end. So it's real beautiful around here. And it seems to me that all the cameras seems to be working. And if you hit the hazard button right here, you'll turn it right on. So if you want to just like turn it on just for shits and giggles or whatever you want to do, and it'll stay on. You could time it to stay on for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, a minute. So you don't have to have it on so long. You have it, if you hit that, you can have it for 3 seconds if you wanted to. And so if I take it off, it's a beautiful thing. We're gonna go around.
2, 1.
All right, so now we're coming out of this little test, driving through this beautiful area right here, and this is in Connecticut. If you look at that one, see that one over there, Bubs? Beautiful, huh?
Oh yeah, it's really, really pretty.
Yeah, and it's driving through Connecticut, and it's a beautiful area. You can enjoy yourself as we're doing our cameras here. As we testing these cameras out, they actually work. So let's do it one more time. We're going to take a right at the stop sign. Okay. Beautiful thing. It works every time. That's good. Let's let this car go by, because we are going home and we're going to start some grilling. Got some chicken strips we want to grill up today. That's what we got there, Babs.
Chicken strips and corn on the cob and some baked potatoes.
We got baked potatoes?
Yep.
Ooh, showtime. Okay. All right,
and
guys.
one sweet potato too.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Nice, nice. So, guys, if you guys could like and subscribe, you know, if you like, more likes I get, that means I'll produce a video how I installed all this and how I put it in the mirrors and up front and how I wired it up. So if you hit the like button, you know, that'll show me that you guys want another video on the install. All right, so thank you guys, have a good day, and enjoy your summer.
Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.
Remember to like
and subscribe.
Thank you.
Can decide to survive.
All right, nice. If you notice, we have the 360-degree camera in here, and it's working absolutely lovely.
It's really helpful when you're in a parking garage.
Yeah, it's very helpful.
And you can't really see, then it makes it nice.
Yeah.
You don't hit the sides of anything.
Right. All right, now we're going down here. We're in
Looks like we're gonna go part of the way on 6 East.
yes. Oh, 6 East all the way there, huh?
I'm not sure. It just says to turn.
What does it say right here?
Turn left on the 6 East.
So 450 feet. So as she turns, she's gonna be turning here. Oh, that's the way when we go to the UK Gourmet, isn't it? If we take a right, yeah.
Oh yes, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, okay. Nice. Looks like you're gonna be standing. Woo! Go Babs. Beast. So we're gonna be going up this for 17 miles, it looks like it's saying. 17 miles, okay.
To exit 8 to 15 north.
So today what we're going to be doing is installing a 360-degree camera, and we're going to set it up, lay out all the mats. These are the mats that I'll be laying down. These are your calibration mats right here. And so we're going to measure. What happens is, in order to get the bird's eye view camera to work, you have to measure the length of the car. You gotta measure the width of the car, and you gotta measure the offset of the car. And so we'll lay these mats down so you can calibrate the car with a bird's eye view. And so what we're gonna do is, first we're gonna start with this side, then we're gonna start with this side, then we'll go to the back and go to the front. We're gonna need to get all the measurements, all the calculations. We'll put it into the computer, into the car, and then it will start calibrating so that we can get that bird's eye view from looking from up down to the car. All right, so let's get started. What we need is a couple rules. We need like a 45, 90 degree. We need a couple tape measures. That's what I got right here. Definitely need some masking tape, and you need a marker pen if I can find it. All right, let's see if I can find a
If
marker.
not, I have one in my purse.
Oh, you got one in your purse?
Like a Sharpie?
Yeah, like a Sharpie.
I think, oh, you have one, okay.
All right, so what we're gonna do is, first thing we need to do is we need to find out, we need to set the first mat. We're gonna set the first mat right here. But the measurements we need to do is 4 inches.
4 inches,
4 inches from here to here.
okay.
And we're gonna go over here. And we're gonna go 4 inches from here to here.
4 inches from that point to that, okay.
Yeah, so what we'll do, we'll set our tape measure up. Then we're gonna make a post. We're gonna make a mark on the ground, and then we'll get started. So let me put these down, get that out of the way. All right, let's get this tape measure going. Get a little windy, don't want to lose this.
I know.
All right, so what I'll do is get my tape measure. Everything has to be parallel. Everything has to be square. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this down right here. I'm going to lay this all the way to about, let's see here. Let's give myself like 250 inches on my tape measure.
How many inches?
250.
250?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's move
250 inches?
that. Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to do some conversions a little later. And what we'll do is bring this out to here. And then we're going to measure 4 inches. And then we're going to get a central point. So we need a central point. So what I use for a central point is going to be the edge of this door.
That's your central point?
Right here. So I use this little gap right here. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So what I'll do, I'll find a number. I'm going to use 122. 122 is going to be my central. All right. So 122. Get a piece of tape. And 122 is right there. So what? We'll leave that right there for now. We're not going to make the mark yet. So right now we need to get the 4 inches, right? So we're going to use this. And we'll tear up a piece of tape. So I'm going to move this 4 inches.
4 inches?
Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll put the, I know I'm roughly in the ballpark around about, and you want to get this centered into your wheel. So there's the center of your wheel. Right here.
Centered?
Correct. And then all you got to do is use a number, let's say right here. Doesn't have to be perfect right now. So you just, all you're trying to do is lay down the tape so you can put your mark. Just laying down the tape to put your mark. We won't be putting our mark yet until we get all the tapes down. All right, let's go down to the other one. All right. So we got, get it in the center of your cap right there.
Centering it.
All right. So I know it's between 52 and 53. Take that away. Just put it roughly around about there. Okay. So that looks good. Now we need to get our 4 inches, okay? So.
Now for the 4 inches.
Right. So let me get my marker pen real quick. Okay, let's see here. First you want to get it like this, dead center of your wheel. You're using your wheel as a guide. Dead center of your wheel.
Dead center of your wheel.
Alright. Just using a little Jaguar thing right here. Use his nose or something. So that looks good. Say that's about
Right on the nose.
Alright, so that looks good. So what I'll do is I'll put a little dot right here. That's 4 inches, okay?
Okay.
So we'll leave that right there. That's perfect. So that's 52 and 3/8. 52 and 3/8 almost. Alright. So that looks good. So we got our 4 inches right there. Oh, wait a minute. We got it in the center. No, we don't have our 4 inches yet. Hold on. Almost. So we got our, you know, that's the dot right there where our center line is. Now we got to get this over to 4 inches. Keep moving this. Does that look like 4 inches right there, bub?
I can't see.
Okay. All right. I just lay it down. That's all I gotta do. So lay it down. There's our 4 inches right there. Boom.
Yep. Now I see it.
So that's our 4 inches. So, you know, so that's our 4 inches. And that's the center of this. Okay. So you just make sure you put a arrow right here, so you know that's the point. So you're good to go right there. So now we got our 4 inches right there. That's a beautiful thing. In actuality, I'm just gonna put this right, this right here.
I'm sorry.
All right, let's
Excuse
go
me.
to the back and let's go get our 4 inches.
Excuse me. It's that cough.
Okay, so I'm gonna get this in the center. So I'm gonna pull this down a little more. Let's get our center of the Jaguar right there. Using this cap for the center, just to center it up. Then we're gonna make a dot. Once we feel like we're in the center. It's good. All right, got a dot right there. Then we can use that dot for set out 4 inches.
Excuse me.
So I can lean that like that. Four inches is right here. Right there. And I'll put a line, so that 4 inches. So we know we gotta move this over a little bit.
How do you know how far to move it?
Just by using that dot. Right here, see? This has to come over right here. So make sure that's dead square, straight. Tell me if I'm on the dot there, Bubs.
It looks like it's alongside the dot.
Alright, that's good. Right there.
It looks like there's two dots, so I can't tell.
The one further this way.
I think you better come and look because I don't know what you're looking for.
This one right here.
Okay, so are you wanting to have it right next to it? Or?
Yeah. So I'm going to line it up.
Okay, right there. You're on it now.
Alright, good. Perfect.
Is that how's that look?
Yeah, you got it. So what we'll do, we'll make a nice little line right here. Nice little line right here. So that we know that it's in the channel. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so now we know that that's parallel. That's perfect right there. Let's get this down. So no, this is parallel. I got my little lines right there. And oh, that's my 4-inch dot right in the center. Okay, so now we can lay down the map. So this, what we're going to do is we're going to use, see, you got a little black line right here. Usually a lot of people, they'll line that up underneath the camera.
Okay.
But the way I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it this way. So we'll
Okay.
never do parallel dead nuts. So,
Can you speak a little louder? That fan's pretty loud.
oh, okay.
Thank you, honey.
All right. I'm going to lay this right on here, right on that first dot, right there.
Let me come around.
All right. So we'll lay that on that first dot. Get this out. All right. So see if you can put your foot on it right here. Put your foot right on the, right there. There you go.
Uh-oh.
Hold on to it. That wind is coming for us.
Uh-oh.
That's all right.
We should have brought some rocks.
Nah, we good. We got the tape. All right. So that's.
Keep my foot on it.
Yep. Perfect.
It's like we're playing Twister.
All right, you can take your foot up for a second. So I'm just gonna pull this back. And so all I gotta do is get this point down to this right here. So I'm gonna pull it back a little bit. Tell me when it gets to that point.
The corner is on the point?
Yeah.
Okay, stop.
Right there. Okay. Fantastic.
Put my foot back.
No, that should be good now. All right, so we're right on nuts. Right there, that's good. It's a little off a little bit. Let me pull it back just a little bit. How's that?
That looks good to me, but I don't think I have the same vision in my head like you do in yours.
All right, that's perfect. All right, so what we do is, because when you're doing this outside, the wind's gonna start messing with you. So what I do is I'll tape the corners. Make sure you pull the corners tight as you tape
Can
them.
you speak a little bit louder, please? The
So what you're
fan
gonna-
is super loud.
All right, so you're gonna tape the corners,
Hmm.
pull it tight, rub it right into the ground right there.
Okay, to keep it from flapping up.
Right. We'll do this corner over here.
Want me to put my foot on this corner?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
All right, that's good. We'll put another one right here. So this is where the tape is. All right. Make sure it sticks.
Press it hard.
Yeah, like you gotta put another one on it. That wind's gonna start gushing up on you. The whole thing disappears. Alright. Basically, the reason why we're using this corner and this angle right here is because when you do it under the camera, sometimes your calculations will be off, and you want this absolutely straight and parallel.
Okay.
And so what we'll do is go to the other side. We're going to do the exact same thing.
Okay.
And let's get another tape measure. So run this down here.
Same thing, right?
They knock that one off at 250. So I'll get this set at 250.
250?
Right here. Yeah. Lock it in at 250. Alright. And then if you remember over here,
You use the line in the middle of the two doors.
Correct. So I got that right here. And I'd say that's 121, right?
121?
Yeah. So we're going to find 121. Over here. Lay this out a little better. Alright, so let's find 121.
121.
Pull this out a little bit. Alright. Alright, 121, where are you? So I'm using this as my focal. So all I gotta do, push this back. So push the whole tape measure back. 121. Alright. Get this flat on the ground. A little bit more. I think I'm good. 121, baby.
Good.
Alright, so now we need our 4 inches on each side.
Yep.
By looking at it, it looks like I've got to pull this out a little bit. Alright, so let's get our tape. And I'm going to look at it, judging it. What does judge it say? It's coming down about here. Okay, let's lay that down like that. Get my marker pen. Find that thing. Did I leave it over there, Bubs?
Let me go look and see. It was a red Sharpie, right? Yes, let me get it. Here you go. Here's your Sharpie.
Thank you, Bub.
You're welcome.
Alright. So let's go with the center of the
Watch
center
out
of
for
this.
your eyes. Things are blowing around.
Alright. That's the center. Up the cork. There we go. Alright, that's the first line. Now I know that that's right there.
Will you please speak loudly?
Okay.
There's a siren.
And now I know I gotta move this across to here. Give me my 4-inch dot. That sounds good. So right now I gotta flex this back right here.
Flex.
Just flex it a little bit so that it will adjust to the. And once I feel happy that I got the 4 inches,
4 inches.
yeah, then I'll make my channel lines.
Channel lines, okay.
Okay, let's go to the next one. So that one's good. What I usually do, put an arrow on it.
You put an arrow?
Yeah, just to make sure that I know that that's the point where I gotta put the mat. So let's go grab a mat. Grab a mat. Okay, so now we got that channel done. Let's go attack this over here. Okay. So I know roughly.
Please remember to speak loudly. That fan is blowing.
Okay. Roughly around about here. Might have to move it.
Okay.
Roughly around about here. I might move it. Let's see. All right, let's see if I can get lucky. And my pen. 45. Let's see where that center drops. Center drops right there. Boom. Beautiful. So let's get our center.
Right on the nose of the cat.
Yeah. Alright, so now we need to get 4 inches out of it.
Okay.
So let's see. Let's get right there. Lay down.
It's like lined up with that other
Shit.
red dot.
Yeah, it's right on the money, man. Let's just make it bigger, that's all. Let's put an arrow on it. And then let's get our channel. Wait a minute. That's 4 inches, so we're gonna bring this over. 4 inches right there. Let's get our channel. 4 inches is right there. Not too pretty, but it will do the job. Alright, good. Let's go grab me the cloth. So now we know everything's parallel, everything looks fine and dandy. Alright, so now we're gonna.
The checkered cloth.
Yes.
Do you need me to hold it with my foot again?
Yeah. Let me get this on 4 inches. Right here. Put the foot right there somewhere.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got that right on the money. Alright. Stretch it out. There. That's beautiful. Take this puppy up.
Uh-oh. This one's trying to flap over here. I put both feet on there.
Hear the po-po right now. It's Friday night. Everybody's out of work. Got paid. Getting their drink on and screwing up. All right, let's get this over here.
Oh, the sun's right in my eyes. I hope I'm getting a good angle.
So my wife, I ask a lot of questions because she wants to learn. So bear with her. She wants to learn. So she'll be asking all kinds of questions, guys. So I'm just happy that she wants to learn. So
I love learning.
I appreciate my wife's help. You know.
Thank you.
Helps me with the camera. She asked me a million questions. And a lot of you guys probably want to ask the same questions, so let her ask the questions, okay? Sometimes I don't say it while I'm doing all this at the same time, and you guys probably want to know. And she'll probably ask the question for you guys and answer it. I'll answer it. Okay, that looks good. Another one down. Now we're going to do the front. All right, let's get to the front there. So we have the front camera right here. So what I'm going to do, the front camera is central. Right here, dead nuts. So if you want to hold that for me, Babs, you can hold that
I
steady.
was trying to look for the camera.
Right there. All right, so hold this right here for a second. Okay. Okay, you can let go now. All right, so that looks pretty central in there. That's pretty good. So I need to go 4 inches from the ground across here. And so what I can do is, since I know that that's the dead center, I can just lay this down and get it straight dead center. Alright, then I'll lay it down. Oh, screw that up. Let me just lift.
Uh-oh. It's trying to blow one of the mats away over here.
Alright. I'm on it. Like
On both of sides. It lifted the tape.
Alright, we'll get it. Let's do some reinforcements. Looks like this side needs a little reinforcements.
Reinforcement.
Alright, how's the other side? The other side looks a little jacked up. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, let's see the other side. Man, I put a lot of tape on here. It's still
I know, and it's still lifted up.
I gotta
It was a gust of wind. Like Winnie the Pooh's blustery day.
Okay. Probably because I didn't seal it on here. It's coming back up, so let's get it down a little better. Alright. You better stay, pal.
Stay.
Alright. So we got 1, 2. Let me go grab the other mat. The old marker pen once again. Let's find out 4 inches right here. That's center. And my 4 inches is right there.
4 inches.
4 inches, beautiful. All right. So now, get that out of the way. Stomp on that a little bit. Find where my little center mark is. What you do with your mat?
Oh, there's the black mark right there.
Yeah. What you do with your mat, you want to get this measure across to make sure that's the center line.
Okay.
So from here to here, in there, that's the middle, dead middle. All right, so now let's lay this down into the center of it. Let's get this, wherever that dot is, right there. Beautiful thing. That's good. So what we need now, you can take your foot up for a second. Left.
Sure.
What we need now, this has to be square with the car itself. So in order for me to get it square,
Line it up square with the front of the car.
what I do is this. I use this right here.
Okay.
What I'll do is I'll measure this, and I'll say that's what, 6 inches.
Oh, watch out, honey. The mosquitoes are coming out. Your arch enemies.
That's, so I gotta twist it this way a little bit. I want it equal on each side. Alright. Slide it over that way a little bit. That's 4 7/8.
4 7/8 and
5 quarters. So that means I gotta. It's actually gonna be like 5 inches. So I'll twist it more.
watch out, the mosquitoes are coming out again.
Slap me on my head again.
Okay, 5 1/4.
Yeah.
It's right to the left of you, Dennis. It's right next to you.
Slap me, slap me.
It's right by your.
Wait,
They're right there. See it?
Bastard. Anyway. 5, almost 5.
5.
Let's see this one. See one land on me, but I was just
Okay.
smack the shit out.
I don't want to get bit either. We're losing the light. That's why they're coming out.
That's 5.
Can you say the measurements out loud,
So
please?
that's 5 inches.
5
Beautiful.
inches, okay.
Beautiful thing. Let's take this puppy up, 5 on each side. So that's square. What you gotta do, make sure you get these edges tight.
Put the edges tight.
Yeah. Alright, you can pause it now. Okay, so this is the guide you get. It's the book for it.
Can I see the title, please, again?
Yeah. So that's the guide they give you
Okay.
on how to do all this.
Wow.
It shows you all the pages and setting it all up.
Wow.
All the parts you get. You get a remote. You get the, you actually get this,
It's a little kit.
yeah, IR receiver, USB port, so you can put USB. There's your left and right cameras. You get a shock sensor. So if somebody knocks your car, it starts recording automatically. It'll start recording the whole thing.
Wow.
And so these are all your cameras. They're all color coded. And so you're gonna put, see that camera right there in the mirror?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta push it up a little bit. And so that's basically what you're doing right here. Then you gotta set your mats out the way I set it out, like this.
Wow.
So that's your mats. You got your tape measure, and that's how you lay your car out. And
This
so,
is an intricate process.
it is. And then you got to go through the screens, which we have all the screens inside the car. And so what we're going to do now, I'm going to use the back page. We're going to make the measurements. We need to have the width and the length, and we're going to need the offset. So, all right. So
Width, length, and offset.
So let's do the easy one first, offset. So the offset is going to be this one right here.
Okay, so the
This
offset.
Point, yeah, so from this point to this point, and we're going to do it in inches, and we're going to convert it over to centimeters.
Wow.
All right,
Is that because you're British?
Yeah, probably. Well, the computer itself takes it in centimeters.
Oh, I see.
So I can see metric. Just make sure this thing stays down, stays put. Looks like I'm going to have to put tape back on there. I know it's going to blow up. Right there on that point to right here is 40.5 inches. So the offset is 40.5.
40.5.
All right, let's pull out your old calculator. Where is it?
This is like geometry, Dennis.
Yeah. For those kids who didn't go to school, you better get your ass in school because you're going to need all this shit. All right, so on my calculator right here,
Okay.
let me get it a bit brighter. All right. So, right here, we're going to put in 40.5
Inches.
inches. So, 40.5, and that will convert it to centimeters. And I'm going to put a dash right here. It's going to be 101.
40 inches is 101.6 centimeters.
Yeah, you don't put the 0.6. Leave that out.
Oh, okay. Got it.
All right. So now we need the length. So we're going to run this underneath the car all the way to the back.
Wow.
From this point to the other point down the other end, you'll see when I show you guys. You run this right under
How
here.
long is that tape measure?
I don't know. 25 feet, I think.
Whoa. Good thing it's a long one.
Yeah, if you want to go down to the other end and tell me when you see it.
I'll look. Not yet. Almost. Keep going about another foot, please. Okay. Do you want me to step on it?
So let's flip this over. Yeah, alright, that looks good. What I want to do, I want to put it right on the edge of this point right here. Alright, see right there? That's where the 4 inches is. And then we're going to go back down the other end. And the length of this is...
The length is...
204 inches.
I felt a raindrop.
24.5. So 204.5
204.5
inches. All right, so now we need the width.
Dennis, I felt a raindrop.
All right, we're gonna
There's
hurry
a
up.
cloud.
All right, we'll over this side.
Want me to go on the other side and tell you when it's gone through?
Yeah. And what I want you to do is line it up with the edge. To the edge?
You mean with this line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right
It's
on the edge.
on the edge.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so that's 81 and a half. So the width is 81.5.
$81.5 inches.
let's do a little conversion
Excuse me.
here with the old calculator. Alright, so the length. Alright, so let's type in 204.5. That will give us 519 centimeters. And 81.5. 81.5 will give us 207. All right, we're good. All right, let's go inside the car. Pause it. Okay, so now we got the little remote right here, and now we need to get to the screen for the backup camera, for the 360-degree camera. So what you got to do is hit your signal right here or put on your camera right away. And as you can see, everything is in there, but it looks like on the back there, one of the flaps flapped up. So stay right here. I'm gonna put some more tape on it to get it down. 1 second. I think when I turn the car on,
Oh, a blast of.
blasted that thing right up. All right, so we're looking good. Let's take a look at what we got here. All right, I might have to put the camera down a little lower. Let me see here. Let's go with menu. All right, so let me take a look.
You're using your little remote?
Yeah. Let me go over this, scroll over the system set. I want to take a look at the cameras itself. Display. I want to go to the back camera. I just want to see how it looks. See, it looks like it needs to come forward more. And it looks like the camera is a little tilted. So keep an eye on that camera. I'm going to try and straighten that out a little bit.
Okay.
Right? Okay, so now we got everything in here. Now we hit the menu button. We're here.
On your little remote?
Yeah, and then we're gonna go 111. We're gonna go 111 and hit enter.
On your little remote pad?
Yeah. Then we're gonna do car width. And then we're gonna hit.
Just a minute. Slow down just a little bit, please. Okay, car width. I see it. Okay.
Remember the numbers we had? So let's punch in, hit menu. Then we're gonna put in 207. That's in centimeters. You're
punching it on your little keypad?
Yeah. 207. These freaking mosquitoes, man. Whoa.
They love you.
If you see one, man, just smack the shit out of it. And then hit enter.
Okay.
Alright, so we got the car width. Then we're gonna go down to the length. We need 519. 519.
And you're using your little remote in your hand to put the numbers in?
Correct. 519. Let's hit menu again. Then we're gonna come down. We're gonna put the offset, which is 0, which is 101. Let's go hit 101. 1 0 and 1, and hit it again. Then we're going to do auto calibrate. Okay, so go straight.
How do you get to auto calibrate?
Right here. So we use the arrows right here.
Oh, bottom left corner.
Right, and
Got
we
it.
hit auto calibrate. Boom. Now it's calculating.
Wow.
Boom, there it is. See how it straightened it out so that it's equal? You see how
that's amazing.
See that? So everything's equal and square. And that's what you're trying to do, is get the aerial view so that it's square. So now what we can do is we can leave it like that if you want, or what you can do is manually pinpoint each corner. So that's what we're going to do right now. So we're going to hit we're going to go back, back into the screen, and we're going to hit manual calibrate. So we're going to go across one, hit menu. Now you see this right here. I want you to look in right here. See this magnifier?
Yes.
See, it's like a magnifier. Now watch when I bring these crosshairs down.
How are you doing the crosshairs?
With the little arrows on the
Okay.
right. And see where it's, see the crosshair right here? I gotta hit that corner right there. And so in order for me to do it very finely, you gotta hit 0 on the keypad. Hit 0, and then now I can move it real fine. See that? And I want to.
And you just keep tapping 0.
Yeah, and then I want to get it right in that corner. See the corner right there? I want that crosshair dead center in that corner. Then I'm going to hit menu again to go to the next corner. Alright, and so now I want to hit 0 again so I can zoom in on it real good. And then I want to bring it down. See, I hit it twice. I screwed up. I hit it once. So I only hit it once. Then you could get it. There you go. So now I'm into that corner pretty good. And then I go menu. That looks pretty cool, right? And then we'll go menu again. We'll go to the next corner. Hit 0 first.
On
now
your little keypad.
Yeah. Then we could fine tune it real good. So let's find that corner. There it is. So let's get to that corner. Let's go across a little bit. Bring it down a little bit. So now we
Dennis, can you slide your hand up? Thank you.
Alright, so there we practically dead nuts right in the corner there. Bring it up a little bit. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. That looks good, right?
Sorry, a mosquito was landing on my ear.
So I'm pretty well dead in the corner. Let me see if we can get that a little better. Right there, should be good. Now let's hit menu, go to the next corner. Then we're gonna go down here. So let's go. Oh, forgot to hit 0. You hit 0, then you can fine tune it real tight. There we go. Let's go up a little bit. Let's go back down. There we go. Beautiful thing. All right, then hit enter. Now we're gonna go to the back. It's the back of us, right? So we hit enter 0. Then we're gonna find that corner. Let's keep going up. There we go. See that corner right there?
Upper right hand corner?
Yeah. And then we're gonna go across. Gotta keep going up a little bit. Went to the wrong corner. There we go. Up. Right into that corner. There we go. Boom. Go to the next one. So now we're gonna do that corner right there.
Bottom right?
Yeah. No, top.
Oh,
top.
Sorry, top. I was looking at the wrong part of the screen.
Hit 0. Don't forget your 0. If you want 0 makes it so you can do small moves, real tight, small moves. Let's go bring it across. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's bring it up a little bit. I'll go right here. That's good. Then hit menu again. Let's find this. Let's hit 0. Don't forget hit 0 first. Then you can fine tune it real clean. You see any mosquitoes, Babs?
I'm keeping an eye.
Slap the shit out of them. All right. That looks good.
Oh, one got me.
Got you?
Yeah. Shoot. Rats.
We're itching for the rest of the day now.
Yeah.
All right. Let's hurry up and get this done. All right.
Got me.
Let's go to the next one. Hit 0. Hit that corner. Alright, looks like we need to go out a little bit. Let's go up. Let's go out. Let's go up. Hit menu. Boom. Alright, now we're going to do it to the next one. Same.
How do you keep track?
You just, because when you hit menu, it will Oh, that one's right on the money right there. Boom, done. Next one. Do some big jumps right here. And then when you want to fine tune it right on the corner, hit 0. 0. Now I want to fine tune it. There we go.
Oh, Dennis, your battery's at 5%.
Oh, shoot. All right,
Oh,
pause
no.
it. Alright, so now we're going to install the 360-degree camera, and what we need to do is find all the signals. And so to do the 360-degree camera, we're going to need to find the right signal right here. We're going to find the left signal, and we need to find the backup camera signal, also the reverse signal, to install the 360-degree camera. So let's go over here. So as you can see, I've taken the panel apart. You guys already seen me taking the panel up, so you should be pretty easy to do. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna look at this plug right here, and to find a signal find the signal for the mirror, what you gotta do is you're gonna turn this around like this. And you're gonna count in 3. 1, 2, 3, and it's the third wire right here. So if I put my tester in there, let's get it in there. You see it flashing? That's the flasher right there.
The top of your tester is flashing.
Right, and so that will tell you that that's the signal wire we're gonna need for the 360-degree camera. And so what we'll do, we'll tap into this wire right here. We're gonna run it through the door, out here into the car, so we could put it to the module. Okay, so now we know which is the signal right now for this for the flashes on the mirror. Then now we're gonna need the backup for the the reverse signal. So let's go to the trunk and let's look for that signal. Okay, so as you can see, I got the mirror apart. Let me turn this air conditioner off. Okay, so we've got this mirror apart, and what we're going to do is, as you can see, I drill a hole, put this into here. So now, as you can see, the wire itself, let me show you guys, this blue wire will go around here, around inside of here, if you can see. Then I'll bring it around the back and follow the rest of the wiring. Let's see here. I'll follow that main wire. Okay, let's see if I can get this around here. Let me see. Which is my easiest route. Actually, if you can see right here, I'm going to go underneath here and through here. So let me daddle this through here. Alright, that's good. Okay, so now I got it out on the other side, as you can see. Okay. Alright, so now, as you can see, I got the black wire through here. It's not interfering with anything, that's the main thing. Okay, all the wires are still plugged together to make sure of that. Then let's do a quick snap. So that's back on now. So now I gotta get it through here, right? So in order for me to get it through here, that's pretty easy. What you gotta do is detach this part right here, which I unclipped already. Alright, and then what you do is you pull this rubber piece back. See that? Pull that rubber piece back, and then you can find the clips 1 and 2, unclip them, and you can pull this back. So now my job is to fish this through here. Okay. And then look under here to see if I can see it. Yep, I see it. And you get your needle nose pliers like along one of these. And let's see if I can. It's a little finicky here. So get it in here, grab it, and there it is. Pull it right through. So now, once you've got it through, you have to pull this rubber piece apart. So you're going to pull this. This whole thing is rubber, because we need to get it through this slot right here. So let's pull this up. And behind here, you're going to see this. And so all you got to do, push this right through here. Boom, done. Beautiful thing. So now what I'll do is I'll put this back together. Now that I got these two through here, I'll clip this back together. Hear that click? Yeah. Get my rubber back in place. Make sure everything is back in place so when you put the mirror back, it's not hard. So that looks good. So I'm pretty well good. So let's get the plastic casing. This goes over the top. It's gonna make sure everything's not unclipped. Everything looks good. So now I'll put this back on. Slap that back together. It's good. And now we'll go outside and we'll attach this to the other end and we should be good to go. Alright, thank you.